Hello, and a very warm welcome to this well-balanced kids mindfulness video. Lovely to have you here. So today's session is all about mindful movement. So what does it mean if you're moving mindfully? So really being mindful about anything, and Mindful Bear is very good at this. It's about paying attention to what you're doing in the moment. So you're not being distracted or looking out the window or thinking about what you're having for dinner later. You're really in the moment and really focused on what you're doing. So when we do mindful movement, we're really focused on what our bodies are doing, really paying attention. We're going to be doing some balancing moves, which means you have to be really concentrating or you're not going to be able to balance and you're going to fall over. So let's get started with a bit of a warm up. So we are going to pretend we are seeds in the ground. Now seeds are really tiny, aren't they? Like a little ball. So I want you to get on your knees and then you're going to curl down into a little ball and you're going to pretend you're a seed, okay? So stay in that ball, stay curled up like a seed. And what does a seed need to grow? They need sunshine, don't they? And they need water and rain, and they need to be in the soil. So in the soil, so curl up really tight, and it's been perfectly sunny and perfectly rainy, so we are ready to grow. So start in that ball and now start to curl up onto your knees. We're starting to grow, so you can start to grow. Your arms are up, stretching and waking up because seeds have been asleep for a while, so they're waking up. Now hands forward and tip onto your tippy toes, and we're going to grow even more now. So growing up, grow, 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 all the way up. Okay, so we're going to do a pose now that's called tree. So what you're going to do is you're going to balance on one leg. So all your weight is going into one leg, and then you're going to be so balanced that you can start to take your foot off the ground. So just testing your balance. When you feel your balance, you can place your foot just under your knee. Now, don't look all around. Try not to be distracted. Just look down at the floor ahead of you. Use your breath to steady you, so nice deep breaths. When you feel really secure, bring your hands to prayer position. And if you're really steady, you're going to not see the top of my hands, but I'm growing them up like branches, and I'm even flapping my hands like the leaves on the tree. I'm a bit wobbly, but I'm really steadying myself now. Hands back together, down to prayer, to your side, and then you can step down. So we need to do that on the other side. So let's do tree on the other side, pouring all the weight into one leg so it's really heavy like the tree trunk. Peeling the other foot off, putting it to your leg just under your knee, finding your balance, just looking at the floor ahead of you, taking some nice deep breaths, and then you can put your hands to prayer, stretching up tall like a tree, waving your fingers like the leaves. Really focused. We're being really mindful about balancing, really focused and concentrating. Fingers and hands together, down to prayer, to our sides, and then we can step down and just be still for a moment. Good. So we were a tree, we're going to be a bird now, and a type of bird called a flamingo. Now flamingos sleep on one leg, which is a bit funny, isn't it? So we're going to be flamingos. You're going to bend your knee and take hold of your foot behind you. So really working on your balance, looking ahead of you, really concentrate. If you fall out like that, doesn't matter, come back in, taking your foot behind you, standing up nice and tall, really balance. If you need to, you can put your arm out to your side to balance you, and then coming back down. I'll turn around so you can see the other side. Bending your leg, catching hold of your foot. If you need to, your arm can come out to the side, and really balancing here. Using your powers of concentration, focus, looking at the floor just ahead of you. Using big, deep belly breaths. If you fall out, come back in, and then coming back down. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to be another bird now, like a soaring bird. So what you're going to do is step forward with one foot. The back foot's going to go like a ballerina, pointy, pointy. And then you're going to put your arms out like a flying bird, flap, flap, flap. And then just tip forward slightly, lifting the back leg up. In your balance, point that toe, look ahead of you. Good balancing, guys. And then come back down and feet together. Let's do the other side. Always got to do the other side. So use your other leg. I'm just turning around so you can see this leg. It goes forward. Back foot's pointy like a ballerina. Arms up wide like a soaring bird. And just tip forward, lifting the back leg up. See how far you can go. Tip, tip, tip. Woo. And if you fall over a little bit like I did, I'm going to try again. Really concentrate. Good. And then come back out. Lovely. And just to finish off with, we're going to do a little roll down, and then we're going to flop forward like a rag doll. So standing up nice and tall. Breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, bend forward, bend your knees, come to the ground, and just sway like a rag doll. And on your next in-breath, reach up, 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 and then back down. Good, let's do that one more time. So breathe in, stretch up, breathe out, flop forward, coming to the ground with your hands, and just flop from side to side like a rag doll, all floppy. Swaying, swaying. And then up you come, breathing in, stretching up, and then relax. Well done. So we did some really lovely mindful movement then. And moving our bodies helps us to be mindful so we can be in the moment. So we're going to finish off with a breathing practice now. And if you remember, I always like to remind you about your belly breath. So when you breathe in, remember your belly gets big, filling with air. And when you breathe out, it gets smaller. So this breathing practice is called shark breath. So you're going to put your hands up above your head like a shark fin. You're going to take a big, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, you're going to make the sound sh, like the start of this, the word shark. So big belly breath in. And when you make the sh sound, your hands come down. Ready? Breathe in. Shh. So you can't breathe out anymore. Let's do it again. This time with our eyes closed. So got your shark fin ready. Nice belly breath in. Last time, big breath in and out. Good. So just before you open your eyes, actually keep your eyes closed and just noticing how you feel, seeing if your mind has been able to settle and if you're feeling a little bit calmer, because being mindful with our movements and then doing lovely deep breaths really can help us to feel calmer. So I hope you are feeling calmer. So do remember to practice your mindfulness whenever you can. You can do a few sharp breaths before bed just to get you all peaceful and quiet. You could do counting your breaths, which we learned in the last video. Lots of different breathing practices. You could do candle breath, couldn't you? Big breath in and blowing out the candle. All those breathing exercises will help to make you feel calmer. And remember, mindfulness is like a superpower. Being able to calm yourself down and feel really focused and being able to concentrate is a fantastic superpower. So thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, doing some mindful movements, and I'll see you again soon. Take care now. Bye. Bye.